Hey everybody, this is H11 for Drop Top Tees. Today I'm going to show you how to put in LED headlights. These are Lucas L1s. They are 9005, 9006 and L11s. And if you look at them closely, you can see they aren't quite the same. This is not the same as this. One's high beam, one's low beam. Another very important thing, I don't know if you can see this. There's a plus and a minus here on the plastic. This is very important because hot wire has to go to plus, ground has to go to negative. This adapter is very easy to put upside down. If you hook them up and they don't work, flip this or flip the connector into it and they will work. Not all LEDs are like that. Some are bi-directional. It doesn't matter which way this is. In Lucas's case and some other ones, it matters. So when you get your lights, check and see if there's a positive negative indicator. Make sure you hook them up right. It won't hurt them if you hook them up backwards. They just won't work. So if you hook them up and they don't turn on, flip this. As you can see, I've already taken off the wheel. We have to remove this piece of trim right here. I took a couple off already. Can you slide that over there? And I think you get the idea how you do this. You just pop them out. Okay, and then another one up here. I think that's the only one up there. I have an LED up there, damn it. Okay. I didn't know I had an LED up there. Well, that's one way to get it out. There must be one more that I'm not seeing. Oh, perhaps right here. Oh, there's another one. Or can I just bend it right here? Let's see. Let's move this like this. Let's see if I can just bend it like this and get in there. Well, there's my empty slot. Okay, so the first thing you'll notice is my high beam is missing. That's because a couple weeks ago a vulture decided to commit suicide on the front side of my car and knocked out my headlight assembly. And I was fortunate enough that there was a driver's side headlight assembly in stock in the United States. I had it in a week and had my headlight assembly replaced at the Fiat dealership, but they hooked my headlights up with the flip switch, and they weren't aware that it was unidirectional, and told me that they no longer worked. So I took them over to Joseph's toy store and had them tested, and they still work, so I'm putting them in. So if you notice, to take that off, I just pressed down on this button right here. I just pressed down and pulled. So it was like this right here. Press down on this tab and pull. There's the factory bulb. Now this is the low beam. So I'm going to take my low beam. You can see how it has the gasket here. I'm just going to put it in here. And twist. This will go in. Let's see. Well, it's using green and red wire, so we'll hook it up one way. It should go this way, but we'll see. We'll test it. Abby, let's see if it turns on. Now my low beam's on. Now it's time to hook up the high beams. The high beams don't have a gasket here. They have a very tiny gasket, a ring gasket right there. So they go in the centermost hole. Twist, and then we hook them up. Okay, let's see if I hooked them up right. They both come on, didn't they? Yeah. So I have high beam and low beam over here. High beam and low beam over here. Now I just put everything back together. So if you have a Classica or Lusso especially, and you don't have LEDs, you can go on Amazon and find LED bulbs for cheap. Wouldn't recommend getting them. If you look in the comments, a lot of the low cost LEDs have a lot of comments where they wear out after a couple years. I went with Lucas because they're brand name. They have a 3-year warranty. Hey, that's how easy it is. You take your wheel off and jack up your car. Take out, just remove. You don't have to take it off all the way. Remove the front portion of your wheel well liner. You can just reach up in there and hook them up. Like I said, if they aren't bi-directional, you hook them up and they don't work, undo the hook, flip it upside down, put it back in, voila. It just took under 15 minutes for a non-mechanic. So don't feel shy about doing it. Don't feel that you're going to have to go pay some car toy store $100, $200 to do it. You can do it yourself. If you don't have trim removal tools, like literally on Amazon, you can get a set of these for $10, $20, okay? If you don't want to spend that money, just use a thin flathead screwdriver, pop them out. Something you can do at home. If you've been thinking about doing it, watch my comparison video. I'll put a link on this one that shows you the difference between the stock non-LEDs and LEDs. It makes a huge difference. In the city driving, it's not going to affect you that much because you're on low beams, there's lighted streets and everything. Out in the country, especially at speed, being able to see farther down the road helps ensure that you don't outdrive your headlights, which is very important safety wise. So if you like the video, thumbs up, hit subscribe, see you again soon.